Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'll be changing the brake pads on this BMW 420. It's a similar process with the other F-Series as well. As long as it's not an M car, the process is similar on all the F-Series. So let's get down to it. So obviously to start, you're going to need some parts. So that will be the sensor. You need a sensor work. You're going to need some form of a socket wrench with a Torx Bit T30 that will do the work efficiently. You can use the normal Torx Bits as well if you have one. You also gonna need the brake pads. So another thing that you're gonna need, I just want to show you the sensor here. How do you connect it? You see that is the way it goes, and then it connects. Let me switch on the light here so that you can see. It connects all the way there in that box there. That is where it connects the sensor. So this is where we are going to start the job. We're gonna open this here, and then there's another one down. I'll show you when we get there. So to open here, you're gonna need some form of a flat screwdriver. Will do the job in opening this part here. Yeah, there you go. And then once that is open, you put in your Torx bits. Just make sure that when you put it in, it is pushed all the way through so that you don't get to damage it inside. Make sure that it went all the way in. Yeah, there you go. That was an easy one. So let me show you under here the same process. You have to open. Here you can use your hands. I'll use my hand on this one. So after you open it, you do the similar processes you do there on top. There you go. It was not very tight. I wonder why, but yeah. So another tip that you need to do is that after you unscrew it, make sure that it is all the way out. You need to put in a flat screwdriver so that you can be able to push it back. It's very important that you do this process so that when your caliper comes out, it comes out easier. You won't damage the thread there. This means that you just push that bolt, push it all the way back. And then another thing that we're going to take out now is the anti-rattle clip or the spring clip. For to take it out, you might just push against it. There you go. Push it down, and then there it goes out. So this is the anti-rattle clip or a spring clip. If you hear the brakes making some noise, that's what the issue is. So another tip that you need to do is that before you take the caliper out, make sure that you push back the brake pads, put in the screwdriver in there, and push back the brake pads back. Make sure that you push the pistol back so that it's gonna be easy for them to come out, and you also won't need the compressing tool when you put in the brake pads. This will really help you a lot. As long as you make sure that you are pushing between the rotor and the caliper so that you do not damage anything. Just put in the screwdriver, then push. You see now it comes out very easily. Bit stuck. Okay, there you go. And then once it is out, you're gonna have find something to hang it so that it doesn't hang on the cables there. Yeah, you can just find anything that can be able to hang it. I'm just gonna hang it here. There you go. As you can see, it is nicely hanged. That is the best way to keep it there. And then now the next thing, we're gonna remove the caliper, the brake pads. Sorry, that is easy. Just take them out. This one, it normally comes out very easily. They are not completely finished, but once the sensor is finished, you must take them out, because if you keep them there, you might even damage your rope as well. And then let me just turn the camera here that you can see the other one. It's also easy. You just pull it out. This one must pull it up because it has got the pistol behind it, so you might just pull it up and then it will come out. Now here I'm removing the sensor. So it doesn't matter how you take out the sensor because you're not going to use it anyway. But if you're going to use it, you can use it again. You need to be a bit careful. So once the sensor is out, I'm just going to leave it hanging for now for the sake of this video, so that I will show you the whole process of removing the sensor. So for now, I'm going to leave it here and put in the new sensor. It has got a small clip. Just make sure that it's not lost or still there, so that when it goes in, it can hang. So you just push it in nicely here. You will hear a clocking noise when you put it in. So it has got a hump here, if you can see. It's got a hump. That hump is the one that senses the brakes when it's finished. So when that hump, the rotor touches that hump, that is when it starts to tell the car that your brakes are almost finished. Yeah, clicking clip. It's important to me that is in. And then I'm just gonna put in the cable here for now. And then there you go. Push it in nicely. And then here's the other brake press. It just sits here, and then the caliper is gonna come and close it on top. So let's take it out and put it in. So you see, it doesn't need the compressing tool because of I pushed it in. So you just have to make sure that you start it from the bottom, and then after the bottom is in, then you push it on top, you see, and then it is in. That is how easy it goes. And then now I just want to quickly show you how to remove the sensor. So that box that I showed you earlier, you open it, and then once it's open, and then here's the cable for the sensor. Let's take it out, the cable. So you just pull out the cable. There's some clips that hold the cable tightly there, so you just remove those. And then once you remove those clips, then let's go inside the box and also remove it inside there. So inside here, the box is very sensitive. When you pull, just make sure that there are rubbers in there so that they don't fall off, because if the rubbers fall off, the water is going to go inside there. So there's a rubber that actually blocks the water going inside there. So make sure that you don't take them out, because you might not see them when they fall. Let me just get a better angle here so that I can. That's better. Pull it out. There it is. So once it's out, there's a button here. Just unclip it. There you are. So this is the old sensor is out, and then so long I'm gonna connect the new sensor. There it is, and then make sure that you clip it back nicely inside, and make sure that those rubbers that blocks the water, they are tightly tucked in. There you go. So once it's in, then let's close back. There you have it, it is closed. So now let's put the new cables in place. They will actually guide you where they are supposed to go. You might just check the length, and then they will guide you where they're supposed to go, and then put them in nicely. Yes, there you have it. So the sensor is in, and the brake pads are also in. So let's just close it here, and just close it in there. Anything that you can do, you can just move it around, make sure that it doesn't stretch, but it normally doesn't, but you can just check that, also important. So let's screw back everything now. So now let's put in back the anti-rattle clip or the spring clip. So what you need to put, you must start it from below and then push it all the way and clip it back. It's a bit tight, it doesn't go in easier, but you can do it by hand, but I'm using a flat screwdriver just to complete it going through. It's a bit dark here now, sorry about that, but I hope you can be able to see. So if this thing is not tight, that is where you hear a car making noise when it hits the bump. It will make a very funny noise, so then make sure that it is in tight. There you have it. So the same process applies on the other side as well. So I'm only gonna show you this side. So this is how you change your brake pads. Thanks for watching, guys, and cheers. I'll see you in the next one.